Hi guys, this is the video for the infotainment system on a Mercedes CLA 2018. So this should be similar with other Mercs, you know, from this year. You've got the console in front of you, just you can see on the photo, which has the main you know, shortcuts to whatever you need, which is radio, media, the Satnav, and the phone and the car settings. And then you've got the knob with two buttons. One is, you know, go back, and the other one is with the star, which gives you all the favorite ones, all the features there, which is, you know, really you're getting used to it, and you can just press that star basic when you're driving, looking at the road, and that's the best way to control it. And you've got all the access to the other features. So the basic stuff is really simple. Obviously you've got your radio, which you can change. Then anytime when you are in the in any of them groups like radio, just press the button on the this dial, you know, between the seats, and you can go to more options. You can also always get the dial down or up, and then you can basically find more settings for all the on top. You've got always in the Mercedes always the main ones, like on the dashboard, when you can click them, and in the bottom you always have the options for that given group. So let's say this is a radio, but obviously if you see that little arrow in the corner, you can always press it, and you've got other things, you know, you can choose from. But let's go down now and just take a look at the options. So you've got all your options for the radio, then the preset. Okay, so this is just the presets view. You can change some stations. I wanted always to find the way to choose like your own station, and it just gives you the option like pre-selected. Maybe let's check that number 10. We can't add like a station, but you've got the equalizer as well, balance. Okay, but when you want to search for some radio, let's say, you know, you've got your waveband, you can't actually. Frequency, yeah, okay, here, so yeah, so you can basically using the numbers probably. Okay, so that's the way you can choose it. So basically go down on the dial, options, frequency entry, and then you can select. Got all the radios available as well, so it's cool. So the next one is the Navi. In here, main view will be like that. So in here, if you go up or down on the dial, it will just change to like this view, and then you can, you know, move the dial left, right, up and down, and just, you know, select some point on the map basically, and then, you know, just go there. But if you're in that main view, you have to press down on the dial basically, and you've got this menu here, and then you can enter destination by whatever, you know, all all the settings. It's gonna be searching for the ones you need, and then when you choose one, then you can just click go, and it will get you there, hopefully.
Turn right, then turn left.
Again, here I always switch it. I don't know why there is no option to switch off the sound completely, because every time I choose it I have to go to mute, and it's not there in the settings. At least I didn't find it. You've got the GPS simulator, audio reduction. This is when, you know, you're listening to audio and it's got some, you know, information from the Satnav, then it's gonna reduce your sound, so I don't want that. And you've got all your typical things like route specification, what to avoid. Maybe you don't want paved roads, advanced detours, lane guidance, map display the way you want it. Okay, so you can change those things, which is really nice. Yeah, this is nice, some additional options here. Typical stuff, map layers the way you want it. This is based, I think, on TomTom or Garmin maps, so I remember, yeah, TomTom maps. So you've got subscription, then you can buy some new one from Mercedes, which will cost you a lot of money probably. You got languages. Maybe you can download some more somewhere. Keyboard language. My data, yeah, I can have your locations, my maps. So this is the European 2017-2018 map. And that's it. When you're driving, you can click on the thing again, and you've got detour options, repeat prompt.
Turn right, then turn left.
Again, destination entry, view map, traffic. You can see what's ahead.
There is no traffic on route.
No traffic, luckily. Yeah, so this icons basically, this one display on the road and this one display on the side of the screen, showing you basically what's going on. You can check, you know, what's going on as well around based on the traffic. That's it for it. Then you've got the also you can press back on the dial and you can go to this setting, which is the same. I don't like sometimes when there's too many ways to do the same thing. Sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes it's just confusing, you know. Okay, so next up is media. You've got your Bluetooth, obviously, which is really good, works really well, just shows you the current song playing, but you can skip the tracks as well from here, so it's good enough. I like it a lot. Some information on media. Okay, just some information about it. Got your disc player. I think it's 6 CD changer, but I don't know, maybe one in this car. Memory card, which the slot is taken by the map, so can't play music and your media interface. There might be some hard drive, depends on the car, you need to check that, but you should be able even to copy some music from phone or CD or SD card on your to the car, or the USB. There is USB in the storage under, you know, between the seats. So that's the media. Telephone standard functions. Mercedes has the dials here, but also has the physical buttons next on the dash next to the disc slot, which is really nice. Which is I didn't think it's gonna be useful for me, but I have it in my Mercedes, which is older, and I use it all the time when I remember the number to call. And it's really nice, really useful. So you've got all the standard settings: connect device, call list, maybe even read some, yeah, it does read some messages as well from your phone. So it's really nice to have it, don't need to look at your phone. And the options, standard options for phone. So next up you go to the vehicle, and you've got your main screen, which is, you've got consumption levels in the last 15 minutes, owner's manual obviously, which is really useful sometimes when you need to change the bulb and need to know which one is it. This car doesn't have any bulb, so all LED, so it doesn't need to change it. But you got all the nice marketing materials for your car, so you can read them and get to know your car. Bookmarks, I don't know why is that for. That's owner's manual. Time, automatic time settings, okay, format, everything is there. Vehicle settings, you've got all this location, yeah, I've got the illumination, interior lights, shut off, exterior lights, ambient light brightness, really nice. Location, so you can switch it on. Okay, like that, okay. So you just press the button and it just toggles between them. You can see the computer works really fast and really nice, so no problems there with delays. You've got your dynamic select as well, the settings for the car, for the drive modes, for the individual configuration, like climate control, start, stop, drive, you know, all the settings there. That's it. The infotainment system is really nice. Mercedes is increasing, you know, the polish of the system, and it's really becoming, you know, becoming really nice. So you've got all the settings, you know, here as well, favorite functions. I wish the rear view camera would work anytime, like when you're driving the car, because it's like a rear view mirror as well, but it doesn't, unfortunately. But that's it for the infotainment system. It's amazing, and very good job, Mercedes. So the one between the dials in this Mercedes CLA is quite basic. I personally would like more information a bit in one screen. Don't need to, you know, toggle between them, but it's already a good improvement over the previous years. So you've got your temperature, your time, then, you know, I choose mostly the speed, and then you've got the gearbox modes, and if you choose, you know, the cruise control, the limiter, it's gonna be in the left bottom corner. So you've got your total kilometers and the current ones. You've got your consumption levels, eco display, which is resetting itself every day. This setting for the kilometers as well is resetting itself. I think after a couple hours of not driving, it just resets. This is from the start, from the reset the car total here, but you can reset it and keep it so like more recent. And that's it. And then we got speed, and you go back again.